forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Razorbacks will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's the handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Back to pass, it's Stevenson. He tries to take the top off. Snags it. And he will score! Touchdown, Colorado!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. think there's room to run to the right here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Grab behind the line. It's Stoneburner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they scoop it up in the end zone. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Stevenson. Lets it fly. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on! Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. Pushes ahead. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How do I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
Smashes in between the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over New Mexico State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Handoff from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right spot.
And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Buffaloes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's great. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He's now up to 75 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. to the ground to try to move the chains. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking to pass. He fires to the left side. Makes the grab. Finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. So keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. A little release to the back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Stevenson. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. The sure hands, it's Stoneburner. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Direction. Trick 9B.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the... line, they'll mark it at the 11.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Stevenson. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the shot. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Quick completion to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Carry-On. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's
Kind of delayed practicing. That's great, Don. I've been in the gym.
Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Bro, just in your share screen, bro.
Oh, Darius taking belt.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away.
Let's watch it
in the
real.
first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep
Oh, this shit belt too. Damn.
Who's Don playing?
Arkansas
Oh, damn.
on the road.
Why do you think he joined the share screen?
So if he was loot, okay.
Yeah, he wanted to join.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession.
Did he even upgrade his team?
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Stoneburner. And they'll
Either my D-line is that good or my offensive line is that bad, and I'm going to go with the latter.
Yes, me too.
Yes, because, oh, boy. Some of these plays, I know I wouldn't run these plays for real, but, man, just watching how my team responds is not good.
fires to the right. Makes
Oh, what a catch.
and they
Oh, that's
explode when
crazy.
they've got it down to the 22.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
That was a hell of a catch. I can't count on my team to make those kind of plays all the time.
This drive moving and give them a first down.
Well,
But I
obviously
can
the
do
offense
that,
had
though.
three
That was
having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think
You
that's
can't drop
something you
those,
want to
baby.
think
You
more
gotta
about
hang
if you're
on.
the play caller on offense.
Oh, don't mean nothing if you don't block.
Second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's carry on. Here comes the heat.
That.
They could pay all this money for this team to come out and play like this. Is
And
crazy.
every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Throws it out in space. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, Colorado has the we are ready to play.
Yo.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I tell you what, you see this
Let's swing on this ass.
putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling, they're still fighting. But they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
He wants to change this route.
Step
Back to throw. It's carry on. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
Do it. Do it. Take the stick down.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
And everything about this route, the quarterback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense
Yo.
has to take shots.
Okay.
Run over here, cheesing.
There's nowhere to go with that.
Get off this.
Really
Get off
nice
that
job
belt.
by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
There, she go ahead and lead the party too, man. That shit melt, bruh.
On third down as they've got a first at the 32. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I don't care. You put him on the board and
He's
take him
able to
off.
shed one tackle.
Right up.
That's a pretty good pickup.
Look.
The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first
He could have got the
down.
first one out of bounds. He's stupid.
Understanding where the first down marker is
I don't know.
and takes the go.
Maybe
Next.
this will breathe life
What's going
into
on
this
over here?
offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route.
All right, I've seen enough. I don't. Let's see what's going on over here. I haven't watched any of the games yet, so 38-17. Okay, I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Rico's the
Rico,
most interesting.
35-31. Good
Where your
game.
dad at?
10. Oh, where'd Darius screen go?
No, I think it was getting Bell. I told him to end that shit.
And he listened? And he listened? Darius, what's the score of your game, bro? I didn't get to see none of this shit.
It's Bell, bro. He can lead a party, bro.
Damn, Darius. God damn it. Don't let this nigga. I didn't get to see nothing.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different
Especially when you ain't paying for no gas. Don't get me started.
Oh, thank you. I don't even know who he was playing. He's playing. Oh, he's playing Louisville? Yeah, Louisville got that linebacker. I'm telling you. I just want to see that nigga play. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On target to the left. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball.
Hey, what a way to start the half. Now you need to stop, bro. Now you need to stop.
Slams into the pile and will get 1 to the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
You put one of them niggas on any court in any hood, they get rammed over here, nigga.
No, it's not. Graduation's on Monday. I know. Go back over here, my love.
Nah, man, that's nigga. You put them niggas on my side. Who our best American player? I'm talking like hoop. I ain't talking to these niggas. I'm talking hoop. Them niggas, I get it. Wendy,
I can't stand KG, man.
okay, Shea,
Even in
and
respect.
Receptions, bro. Let me niggas find somebody. Man, it's one freshman that I'm talking about. No other motherfucking freshman. Bro, I can't even name another freshman. It's like 30 of them niggas. These shots.
On the receiver. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had
In any hood, they'll get bombed over here, nigga. Put some respect on the stage, nigga. Fuck, bro.
Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Gonna look downfield again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this
Pick. Let's go. Let's go. Turn up.
from the gun.
Turn up.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. Darius started the half with a kickoff return. Then just got a pick. Stopped Louisville on the first drive. He scores right here. That's 14 unanswered. He got some momentum.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Stevenson. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Okay, I'll
They're in
stand and
no
grab
mood
myself
to
back.
show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on
It
offense.
was a DSD
big in the fourth quarter,
we
and
had
you just
0
keep
on him.
taking shots down the field.
There
That
was
tells
none
you
on him,
something,
and we had
okay?
4.
You can take what you want
Like,
from it, but this
fuck it. I
offense
said, I'm
definitely
gonna
not
donate
interested in
some
running
bucks.
clock,
They wasn't
interested in
counted for.
making a point.
Fuck it.
Quick step and go. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this
Oh.
offense first and goal from the 7.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to back.
All kinds of shit with the wine tastes under.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, whatever the best
So the Denver's just in there stealing.
he's been able to take advantage of it.
Who
And that's why
knows
they've
how
been able
long
to
it's
score
been
so
in
many
there,
points.
or how long, or if it was in there while Sam was still there. You know what I mean?
Boy, she talking to you? I thought she was on the phone.
Well, a little bit of both.
Eastern
Oh.
Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a
smell.
comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up by 41 over New Mexico State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only
Let's go, Darius. One more stop. This gets interesting.
I had to leave that room like 5 times because I got a contact. I got drunk in that bitch. Just my smelling the fumes.
Damn. Drunk by smelling the fumes is kind of diabolical.
You said come cut the door.
Defense has set them up with a big play.
Heat up their pass rushers,
I was
bring in
moving
them
in.
DBs. That's what they do in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
This is why
There's no
I
mercy
feel
rule
like
in college
hard
football.
work.
They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep
Who's the
sharpening
spill
the
magic?
tools, and that's what you're seeing here in
Who's
the
the
fourth
spill
quarter.
magic?
That wine was so strong.
Who's the spill magic?
I'm not listening to that.
They'll try the run.
So I finished
On his feet at the 40. He's
One of my
got
wines
enough for
right
the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in
I
victory
was
formation for the rest of
basically
this
telling
one.
him, I said,
What
I'm telling
perfect
everybody.
Hey, that spell magic
You
is
know the alleyway?
literally magic.
Everything
Facts.
perfect
Yeah.
to block, and this guy
Yeah.
doesn't need a lot of
Well,
run.
and
I love how this offensive line communicates and works
I
out.
told
You
him, I
see
said,
guys winning their one-on-one
I'm
battles.
not
There's
going.
double teams happening.
I'm
Guys
not
are getting into the
Here's
second
my
level.
leg.
He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked
Oh.
higher, you're more talented.
That's it.
Going to this game, possible upset, two
Blue, that's all, folks.
Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams
Damn.
is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team